Hello.
Welcome.
We are live with the Ash and Roberto Show. I am Ash.
And I am Roberto. And today we've got a special show for you. We're
Yes,
joined
we have.
by two. So, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
I go by the name of Cracz, artist producer from East London, Chingford.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're
So
joined by
we're
Cracz today. We're joined by Kardz as well. Today in the show we're going to do a whole different thing. We've got a couple exclusives to bring you, a couple of new tunes as well, but it's the main show revolving around Cracz. So we just played you Kanye West Waves. Cracz, have you had an opportunity to listen to the album yet, Kanye West?
Nah, I don't think I have you though.
Nah.
I haven't.
Not a big Kanye fan?
Nah.
Nah.
What, was Waves different to the Pablo thing?
No, it's the Life of
on
Pablo.
the Life of Pablo.
Yeah,
The same one. Yeah, I've heard Life of Pablo, but yeah.
And what are your thoughts on the album?
I like it. Like, I like the approach on it, like the sounds on it. It's a different, refreshing sound. It's more embracing and stuff like that. Yeah.
And it's obviously got a lot of controversial, I guess, comments against it just because of the stuff he says. What do you think of that? Because in terms of like rap, you get a lot of artists who do say some controversial stuff. Like Rick Ross, for example, in You Don't Even Know track itself, where he had a couple of comments that come out. Are you a sort of guy that's open to bringing out the sort of profanity in tracks and open to expressing yourself in the way you want, or do you kind of keep an eye out on what not to say in tracks? Like, what would you say?
I mean, really, like as an artist, you're an artist. You're making art. So, however you want to project it, I feel that's the best way. Like, however you want to do it. Yeah. Because only you know what you want to project. So, however you feel, that's the angle you want to take with it, and will give the best result. That's the best way you do it, and that's really how I see it.
So obviously you've been out here for a hot minute now.
Yeah.
How do you think that your music has changed over the years? Like when you listen back, because I know like obviously you had the beat tapes that are coming out early from time ago, and then even from then you're spitting on those, and then bringing it out to now. How do you, when you look back, you listening back and you're thinking, "Raw, what was I on?" Or was you thinking, I had something that had something that I was on. I know what I was doing. Do you still listen back and like it, or?
Yeah. I mean, like, sometimes I even listen back to the old stuff and I think, this sounds, some of them and the content in it sounds a bit better than what I'm doing now. It just happens, even though I was younger. It was a different sort of sound going off at that time. But once again, it's just like the creativity side. It's art, so it's present as that time, and that's it. You know what I mean? Whatever comes out in that little bubble, that is what it is, and it's that's what it is.
Okay, cool. What's the sort of process you take when creating music? Like, where do you start from, and how does it end for you? When do you know you finished the track, or when you're happy with it?
You know when you listen to a track and you get the screw face. That's in any genre, like, you know what I mean? So mainly so it's mainly about the connection with it. You know what I mean? The emotional connection. Not saying an emotional track, but just the emotional connection. Could be happy, could be a party, but it's still emotional. You know what I mean? I need to feel that presence. When I feel it, I feel like that's enough. And you don't want to overdo that. To get, you know what I mean? You want to just get the right balance so people feel either good or happy or feel the sad emotion or the, you know what I mean? It's just, that's how I work on my tracks.
Okay. And what made you start off wanting to spit in the first place? And start producing, of course.
Right, so producing, I started out because I was rapping.
Alright.
And I just wanted to be able to make my own stuff at my own time, at my own pace. Once again, the art thing, because so that's what got me into producing. In terms of rapping, I just kind of wanted to just do it because I loved listening to the music, and it's like looking up to the top rappers around that time, like Nas. Like Nas, that's my favorite rapper, and I always used to listen to him, and I was like, it just inspired me to do it. You know what I mean? It inspired me to express myself in that way. Do you know what I mean?
What would be your favorite Nas track if you could pick one?
From what time?
Anytime, man, all the time. Like if Nas came up to you and he was like, "Yo, what track of mine is your favorite?" What would you say to him?
I would say I Gave You Power.
Okay.
I've got loads, but yeah.
So that's one of the people that you would want to work with in the future, I guess. I'm assuming.
Definitely.
Anyone else that you would add to that list?
I mean, international wise, like I would love to work with Nas, love to work with Future. That's one of my favorite artists right now.
Gotta love Future.
I would love to hit up Toronto as well. I like the scene there in Toronto. But I mean, in UK, there's a lot of underground artists coming up. You know what I mean? They're just trying to get the platform, and because they're not really out there, their sound is still niche, which means it still has a chance for it to grow and be expanded. So there's a lot of underground artists. I mean, my bro here, Kardz, as well. Yeah, a lot of underground artists here. Yeah.
And we'll definitely have a chance to chat to Kardz right now, very soon. We're going to drop a next tune now. I think we're going to. Shall we go from? We'll go from something from No Reason, and then we'll talk about the new stuff that you got coming out as well after. Yeah. Okay, cool. What was the process when you was making those, if you don't mind me asking?
Like as the tape is called, it's called No Reason. So really, I just wanted to do it because I could. I felt like I could just, you know, just make some tracks and just put them out there.
Yeah.
But
how long does it take you to make a mixtape, would you say? Are you someone that can go in the studio and bang loads out, or are you someone that takes their time with it and likes to make it precise and whatnot, perfection and all that little?
It depends what sort of project I'm trying to do and what the content kind of is, if you know what I mean. Like, I've got an EP there that's not released yet, and because of the kind of aura and the vibe of it, it literally took 2 weeks for me to complete it.
Damn, yeah.
As in, I done all the beats, I done all the tracks. 2 weeks. That's because I was in a motivational kind of vibe. So then I was actually, because you really got to be doing what you're saying you're doing. Do you know what I mean? So I was really up late nights doing it, bang, got it done. And but that's just how I approach that. The next one I'm doing, I'm kind of going to take more time with it because it's it's kind of more groovy-ish. And and I need to take time to feel the groove and feel all the kind of instruments and all stuff like that. So with the next one I'm doing, I'm kind of taking it a bit slower.
Okay. I heard that.
What inspires you to make new music? I guess with some people say they get inspired by artists. Do you find you get inspired by artists, or is it more of a what you see and what you hear sort of inspiration you get from it?
Definitely by artists, because I feel like most people who are artists, if you really, if you have a favorite artist, you find out that they more of the time have been through the experiences that you have been through. That's how we can relate to them, because they speak about the experiences that they went through, and you just have that connection there, and it's because they've been through it and you can relate to it. So definitely there's an inspiration there, and also just normal everyday living, daily life. I mean, that's my way of telling my story on a different page, I guess. I mean, instead of just talking, that I can tell it through music as well, what I go through daily and stuff like that.
Okay, fair enough. Now we have a question here from a tweeter, NTOG.
Okay.
They're asking, when is the next project out, and have you got any collabs on the cards?
The next project will be out by June, July. It's actually ready now, but I'm trying to get everything in the right timing.
I'm trying to summertime takeover. Okay.
That's the EP I was just talking about. Actually, I've had it for a while. It's going to be out in June. And in terms of collabs, I've got quite a few production collabs. I've got a few with Meridian Dan, Paper Fabs.
Wow.
So there's a few in the pipeline. I've got some with Young Spray as well.
See these connections when they come out. I like how you just drop them casually. But to me, seeing where you've come from, it's a big deal to hear that you're doing things with these people. Like when the Young Spray first tunes come out, when the Hunt tune come out, and when I'm seeing all these names, it's just like, oh, my boy's beat. It's just like mad. But when I ask you about it, you're not even fazed by it. Is that just something that you want to keep that kind of mindset throughout your career? Is that you realizing, I don't know, are you just one of them humble people, or are you just, it does not even bother you? Are you aiming so much higher that it just doesn't even faze you?
It's not even that. I mean, of course, like I'm excited about it, I'm happy about it, I'm proud of it, because it's an accomplishment, like you said. But to me, it's more of I've just put in time to work, and now it's sounding, my sound is on that level now. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to go through the levels each and every time. So that's all it is. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I've got to this level now, and this sounds just like this, so this person wants to use it. But that's not the end of everything. Do you know what I mean? There's more to do. There's like way more to go. It's just that I've got to this stage, and this is what it is at this stage. And just keep going.
Okay. All right. And have you got any tips for anyone who might be wanting to go into the sort of path that you've taken in terms of production, in terms of setting up these connections and links, or putting music out like you are at the moment?
I would say time. Spend time with your craft. Like, put time into it. Do you know what I mean? Like, dedicate time to it. Don't just kind of keep like a thing that you do. It depends how serious you want to take it. If you want to take it like a natural career, then definitely spend time with it consistently. Because it's like a race. As soon as you stop, everyone else is going. No one is going to stop with you. Do you know what I mean? So in terms of keeping ahead of people and yourself, time. That's the main key. Time. Because with timing comes everything.
All right.
I hear that.
Okay.
I hear that.
Okay.
All right. That was Figure It Out right there, featuring Kanye West. So now we have a young man right in front of me going by the name of Kardz. What you saying, my G?
What's going on, man?
You good? You good?
Yeah, man. I'm healthy, man. You?
Yeah, all blessed. All good that having you guys in the studio. So, firstly, for the people that don't know, tell us how you know Cracz and how you came into this.
Me and Cracz have been friends for a while, man, but we've been in this music thing for a while, so you've really opened the door for me, meaning rapping and putting things out. So I just need to just put my stuff out really more. People don't know of me. I do beats as well, so I'm gonna be out there with some more music as well. So on the Twitter, I'm not really active like that, but you'll be hearing of me, Kardz Music.
Soon come.
Last one left.
L1 left.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who would you compare your rapping style to at the moment? Because if people need to know, who would you say, or are you? I don't know.
To be honest, man, I'm all in one.
I
like versatility as well. So with me and music, I mostly freestyle, but I do rap as well. So I like to go into a studio and we gain a vibe.
Say no more.
Meaning, like, say if Cracz is just working on something on the beats, or just gaining a vibe. Meaning, if we're working on a hook and then working on a 16 or 12 or 4 bar, whatever.
So you can literally just walk in there and just start writing and then come out of it easy.
Yeah,
because there's some people that need to be away from the whole studio and then they need to bring it in, but you feel that you're just in there.
It's just creativity. Music's creativity, and it's just you can't just overthink it. Just go with the flow.
Yeah. So who are you listening to at the moment in the scene?
What, UK personally?
Yeah, we can say actually. Let's find out what you're listening to UK wise. Why not?
Okay, well, UK, there's the Wretch 32.
Okay.
I am a big follower of Wretch 32.
All right.
I've been listening to him for a while.
He's firing the booth. His last one was mad, did it?
You know what? Though? Kano's coming.
Kano's one was mad as well. Mad. Everyone's trying to go for that title, Mr. Firing the Booth at the moment. Like, you know.
I want to be where they are.
At
that age. So I'm 20 years old at the moment. I want to put myself through all this stress. So by the time I'm 30 and these man's ages, I'm up.
Done. Sorted out. I hear that. And Cracz, what are you saying? You're going to be on doing a Fire in the Booth one day very soon.
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, there's it's meant to be doing a Fire in the Streets.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's obviously like kind of different. But I was meant to be doing that now. I'm probably going to do it throughout the summer, and hopefully after that things will just catch up. Like this summer, I'm trying to really push everything. That's why everything's aiming towards the summer kind of. I'm just preparing everything, and then bang, I'm just gonna come in and bring a whole new kind of energy and everything for the summer.
All right.
So, yeah, definitely.
So have you got the whole team who's out there in the team? You want to shout out anybody?
Yeah, man. Like, obviously, Kardz here. We got Styles. We got Fella, who's currently overseas, but he's killing it still. We got Charlie Reefer. Can't forget Ace. You know what I mean? I've done a track recently with an Italian rapper called Sharif.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, man. Like, there's a lot of work and connections going down. Like we've got we're creating this little power circle, but little by little. Do you know what I mean? Little by little,
work in progress.
Got, heavyweights in there.
Yeah. So do you guys feel like when you're all together, do you guys bounce ideas off each other? You guys can all just go in the studio and then you will come out with something, is it? Or do you guys clash heads because you all are so passionate about music and whatnot? Like, how do you guys find it? What's the interactions like? What's it like being in such a big, powerful group?
Really, we kind of just vibe off each other. If someone doesn't like something, it's not a problem. We will at least try the different way to see how the different way sounds. If we don't agree on a different way, we go back, but we try to keep negativity out completely. So I mean, like, it's sounding good, you want to change it, let's try it, let's mute it, you know what I mean? You can always come back to it, so it's not the end of the world, you know what I mean? So we don't need to have a whole dispute, but most time we just vibes of each other. There's just good energy, good vibes, and we make good results. And
when you guys are doing a tune, are you guys always trying to beat each other for the best verse? Are you guys competitive like that, or are you keeping it easy? Kardz, you're looking like Kardz is looking like I'm going for that number one.
Bro there, man. But it's just different styles at the end of the day, innit? And I'm authentic. We're trying to keep it authentic in the UK scene, and it's going a bit left, right. Trying to keep it authentic. So hopefully.
No, and we got this tune from you, so we've got, I can't even say the end of it, but given no F's, so we'll call it that for now. Do you want to talk about that tune for quickly? What made you, when was you think, what kind of mindset was you when you made it? What, how long did it take you? What was it like? Go on, give us something.
That was a 4-hour session in the studio.
Okay.
So there was bouncing off ideas. So there was freestyling, a couple writtens, but yeah, it's just the beats. It's the beats, man. I can't really say anything.
Yeah.
As soon as the beat comes on, I know what type of vibe I want to bring on it.
Okay.
I mean? So,
and this is just a glimpse of what we can look forward to in the future. Is that right? All
Hope
right,
you
cool.
enjoy.
So we'll go for that now. Let us know what you're thinking at Ash and Roberto. Let's go.
Last one.
yeah.
Houston, we have a problem.
Protocol. I'm bannable, man, I'm bannable. I want it all. I want it all, man, I want it all. I can't really stop this. She want me to frame like photography. Now she's on to me. Tryna get a lawyer, my discography. I'm chasing the paper. Who's stopping me? Out for my property. Them 16s gotta pay me. I'm tryna push back in the matte black A3. I'm colder than AC. I'm type. First, then need some space sheet, then puff on my lazy. I need that paper, it's time to go mainstream. Another platform to perform standard. Leave you out, yeah, like you're planking. Your flow's kinda missing like Madeline. That's tragic, I'm at this. All about, yeah, my practice. Bring that heat, just like a matchstick. Hungry for the cake like a fat kid. Lay it down on the desktop, idlers. I'm just tryna get my mansion. Just tryna get 1,000 houses. Just tryna smoke on my asses. How about the code? We don't take lightly to straight.
I'm looking forward to hearing some more, my man. I'm looking forward to it big time.
Respect.
So, what are your ambitions for the next, let's say, I don't know, 5 years? Should we say 5 years? Yeah, any of you two. Let's go Cracz first. What are you saying, Cracz?
In the next 5 years, like my aim really, like I was saying from the beginning, like the whole bit of it is the art. So it's about perfecting the art. Everything else that you see and you want, it comes with it. It comes with perfecting the art. Without the art, you don't have anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna focus on that. How to, because there's a lot there to learn, like still to learn. Until you've been topping charts and that, you don't know how it's like to top charts. So that means you need to learn how to top charts. Type thing. I mean, how to like get your music around that sort of sound. So I mean, yeah, next 5 years, it's just gonna be improvement, really, improvement and better quality music, better sound, and like mature. I wanna mature in the game and all of that. So that's what I think is gonna,
Do you feel like you're a guy that can jump on any kind of track? Will we be seeing you doing some like next club like party tune? Would it phase you like that? Because I know some artists, they feel like they can only stick to one genre, and some artists feel like they can do any genre they want because they're versatile. So how would you describe yourself when it comes to music?
Definitely, like, I enjoy it. It's a challenge. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a challenge. Because when you're used to doing something for so long, you kind of have a way of going around it, but when you're not used to it, you have to figure it out, and it's a sound, and you want to see how it's sounding, like if it will merge properly or stuff like that. So I definitely enjoy doing versatile things, because just gets you out of your comfort zone, and that's how you learn.
Yeah, I hear that, because there's even tunes that are on your mixtapes that they wouldn't be your, I don't know, typical Cracz songs, if you want to put a stereotype on there. I don't know, what would I say? Like, even like Cloud9, I know Cloud9 is one of them kind of tunes that are out there. On Screen Door, I feel like your flow was just switched up. I don't know what it was. I don't know if you think the same thing. I don't know if there's more tunes that you feel like you have that kind of flow, but on Screen Door, I felt like your flow was just on something else, that was just something different about it.
Definitely.
And then even like Crazy as well, that's something a bit different that's out there. So you're already showing it now.
I definitely wanted to give just different flavors in that little, I know it was a little mixtape, whatever, but I wanted to bring different flavors in it, and that's what I tried to do with every track, it coming from it, giving a different vibe, basically. So,
I hear that. Kardz, my man, where are you going to be in 5 years time, my G?
Just, I want to be working with different people. Like Cracz was touching on, building an empire for the underground. I want to be working with individuals like myself, just trying to make it as well. And like, I see myself, I'm trying to treat this music as a business at the end of the day. Certain people don't treat it like a business. I want to be doing modeling. I want to be doing producing as well, engineering. I want to have my own studio at the end of the day. So it's just all a work in progress. But 5 years time, just as a business owner, treating this music as a business, really.
Yeah, man. So what we're going to be doing in 5 years time, we're going to be looking back at this video and we'll be like, yo, I tell you we was going to be here, and we're putting in the work, putting in action, and then we'll be out there, man. We'll be out there. So when it comes to the beefs, have you guys been keeping up with all the beefs that have been going on in the scene and whatnot? What are your opinions on them?
Yeah, a little bit still.
Little bits.
To be honest, like, I haven't really got time for that.
You ain't got time for it. If someone sent for you, man, what are you saying? Someone came at you and they came with a greasy like bars. Are you coming back, or are you gonna be one of them guys just like, nah, forget it?
Nah, at the end of the day, it's the sport, innit? It's the sport of hip hop and grime, or however you want to see it as. That's the sport. It's competitive in that way. So I mean, if it's worth it, I'll go for it. If it's not, then not. But if it's definitely worth it, then
what's worth it for you, man?
Like, most people come at you with that sort of thing with an agenda. Do you know what I mean? Either to just test your skill or to actually do it as some sort of publicity stunt. If I think it's a thing of it will actually test my skill and you're actually, you know what I mean, then yeah, let's do it, let's get it. But if it's a publicity stunt, I know it's not going to last any long. You're just going to drop 1 tune, 2 tunes, and that'll be it.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Okay. And what about you, Kardz? Do you reckon you could ever see yourself doing like a Lord of the Mics, or do you see yourself doing a Don't Flop? Is that you, or do you want to just keep it studio, keep it easy?
It depends.
If the paycheck's
there. You never know, really, innit? You never know.
Yeah, anything can happen.
I'm not saying anything. It depends.
Hey, we won't want to bring them kind of vibes out here. I hear that. All right. Well, what we're gonna go with next is Get My S Together. I'm gonna go with that.